Hello, friends. There was a wise priest that once told me in his homily to be more giving than receiving. What does it mean? When I think about it more, I think about this cartoon that I once watched when I was a kid. It was about a boy, maybe about 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old, and he wanted every toy in the world. As time went on, the parents really were starting to lay down the law, be like, hey, I think you have enough toys. But then, of course, at first, the parents will go in and get that toy because the kid was throwing a tantrum and everything. And then he had a chance encounter with Santa Claus, who would tell him that you're not getting any more toys this year. As the cartoon drew to a close, he realized that he had to share those toys with others, especially those that are less fortunate than him. I even was reminded by a very wise and old person of that same thing because I had toys up the wazoo when I was a kid, believe me when I tell you. And I think most of us did at one point. And there were times like, I did a little bit of fun cluttering, just throw away toys or gave some of them away. And I just realized, and when I hear about this phrase, be more giving than receiving, it really hit me. It is very fitting that I share this because it is the feast day of St. Nicholas. And St. Nicholas, but most of us who are secular may recall him to be Santa Claus, the fat jolly beard man who goes down chimneys and gives a toy to every good little boy and girl, and oftentimes too with the parents. But some people don't understand the fact that Santa Claus was actually St. Nicholas, and he was a bishop in Myrna, excuse me. And he was surrounded by poor families, and he used it as an opportunity to share Christ by giving food, money, whatever he had, to those who were desolate. Now, granted, I don't think we could give it to everyone. We just focus on the one, as St. Teresa of Calcutta reminds us. But let's face it, some of you watching this video, you are in a metropolitan city, and you are surrounded by poverty. You're blessed to have whatever it is over your head, what is around you, such as home cooked meal by your parents, or you perfect it yourself. Bottom line, and this will lead us into today's challenge, is that we too need to be a St. Nicholas in someone's life. Today's Advent challenge. If you're in line for coffee, why don't you buy an extra one and give it to a homeless beggar that's standing outside soliciting people for money or change? Or even buy them a snack or a sandwich. And let's face it, we're not going to buy these poor people everything they need on the list. But but of course, we just need something that could help them be nourished. Be more giving than receiving. St. Nicholas, pray for us.